the first undisputed champion to hail from Puerto Rico, competing in her 50th pro fight, Amanda, the real deal, Serrano. Her opponent needs no introduction, but I'll give her one anyway. She is perhaps the most beloved athlete to hail from Ireland. She narrowly defeated Amanda Serrano back in 2022. She had her tremendous homecoming in Dublin about exactly a year ago. She ended up rematching the woman who beat her on that night to become the super lightweight champion. And so on July 20th, the Olympic gold medalist, the multiple-time amateur champion, the two-weight undisputed world champion will put her 140-pound titles on the line against that woman. Of course, I'm talking about the pride of Bray. Of course, I'm talking about the patron saint of the Emerald Isle, the one and only Katie Taylor. There she is. Shout out to Katie Taylor, everyone. Wow, what a great honor this is. I can't believe we are getting this fight on Netflix. Incredible stuff. That's the co-main event. And by the way, tickets for this event go on sale on May 16th. That's this Thursday, exclusively on SeatGeek.com, beginning at 12 p.m. Eastern. Already 120,000 people have signed up for the pre-sale. You can sign up right now over at mostvaluablepromotions.com. Now let's talk about the main event, guys. If this isn't enough for you, how about the main event? How about this dream fight, if you will? How about what's going to transpire at AT&T Stadium? First, let's talk about the disruptor. Let's talk about El Gallo. Let's talk about the problem child. 2 first-round knockouts in the span of a few months, pissing everyone off along the way. No one thought this fight could happen, but it is in fact happening. It's Jake Paul against Mike Tyson. It is in fact happening on July 20th.
Jake just setting it up so nice. He's landing everything.
One punch was all it took from Jake Paul. The uppercut that gets it done. His eyes roll to the back of his head. Lights out.
Jake looking to end it right here, right now. Round 1, knockout.
I mean, at some point, people are going to have to start putting respect on his name.
So yes, here he is in just his 11th pro fight. The man who a few years ago was doing a bunch of skits on Vine. Now he's going to step into the squared circle in a pro boxing bout. 8 rounds, 2 8-minute rounds on the biggest platform known to mankind. The one and only, the problem child, El Gallo, Jake Paul. Jake Paul, everyone.
Documentary on Netflix now, so they can tell you how it happened.
My family loves Jake Paul. My own fucking family, everybody loves this little white motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Yo, wait.
He got balls, he got the fucking balls. When you see a white boy with balls, you know, fuck, I'm talking about for real, but like, fuck you, motherfucker.
The Paul name worth $1 billion. I'll be in it, go
Jake's
like
such a big deal, he needs 3 intros.
Me and Bro made him witnessing. Kel's got them all listening.
There he is, the one and only Jake Paul, who of course co-founded Most Valuable Promotions with Nikisa Badarian. They are promoting this great event on July 20th, exclusively on Netflix at AT&T Stadium. This is really in fact happening. So 3 parts of the co-main event are here. There's just one more person left to introduce. You all know who he is. He is one of the most iconic figures in the history of sports. At one point, he was known as the baddest man on the planet, and if you ask me, that title sticks with him from now until the end of time. The most ferocious, the most feared striker in the history of boxing. In the 80s, we all played the video game. If you were around in the 80s, I certainly did. And now here he is, stepping into the squared circle. About 4 years since his big return fight against Roy Jones. He is going to do the damn thing, perhaps for the very last time, against this guy. This guy called him out, Mike Tyson. And if you've seen the clips, is taking this challenge very seriously. Let's talk about the one and only, the pride of Brownsville, Brooklyn. The baddest man on the planet, Iron Mike Tyson.
I love New York. I've been a lot of places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. I'm so glad I made New York my home.
Bad this, bad that.
Tough guys don't last long in boxing. This is a thinking man's game.
Now Tyson moves in for the kill.
You want to be a tough guy getting this boxing game? Come on.
Wanna make it better, bro. How we go?
Oh, one on that.
I think Jake is a kid GOAT, and I'm an adult GOAT.
Who in this world has any chance against this man?
Harlem, New York, make some noise for Iron Mike Tyson.
Let's fucking go.
There it is. Incredible.
Do that for promotion.
Hello, Mike. How are you? This is great. What an honor. This is incredible stuff, guys. Once again, July 20th, Netflix. Pre-sale right now. Tickets go on sale May 16th. That's just in a couple of days' time, Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern over on SeatGeek.com. Mike, I'd be remiss if I don't start with you, my man. Living legend. Who would have thought you fighting on Netflix in a fight that spans 4 generations? It's an unbelievable thing. Can you explain to the public, explain to the world why this intrigued you, why you ultimately said yes to a fight against Jake Paul?
Well, it was a no-brainer. It was just, he was the new up-and-coming guy in the scene. And I like shaking the sports world to its core, and I'm doing it now. It's just something I want to do.
And so there has been a lot of talk about your age and the age difference between you two. Yeah. What do you say to the critics? What do you say to the detractors? What do you say to the people who are saying, frankly, you are too old to be fighting a guy who's 28?
Well, I'm beautiful. That's all I can say.
That's good enough for us. You do look to be in great shape. How is the training camp going? Because we see the 30-second clips with Rafael Cordero and your whole team, but could you give us a little more insight into how things are going?
I'm doing great, but my body is shit right now. I'm sore. Yeah, I'm really sore.
I think you're playing possum.
No, I wish.
Well, you look to be in fantastic shape, and it's great to see you up here. Jake, how hard was it to put this fight together, to get him to agree to fight you? It sounds like he was game from the jump, but how hard was it?
Yeah, no, he was game. I think he's always wanted to do this. This has been a long time coming. We've been calling each other out for years, and we finally got to make it happen on Netflix, the biggest platform in the world, and things just keep on getting bigger and better. The co-main event, I mean, this is quite literally history that we're looking at right here, and Mike wanted this. Mike wanted it to be a pro fight. He wants the war, and so I respect that. I respect them for taking this fight, for stepping up to try to put an end to me. Because that's what all these fighters have been trying to do, is end the YouTuber. And if Mike can do that, then he's a hero.
Is that the goal here? Are you trying to put an end to Jake Paul?
No, I really like Jake a lot, but once he's in that ring, he has to fight like his life is dependent on it, because it will be.
The sentiment seems to be that, Jake. Every person that I speak to who's around kind of my age says, I hope Mike Tyson, for lack of a better word, beats you the hell up, right? I mean, just like completely ends your boxing career. Do you sense that sentiment from the public as well?
For sure, I think it's 50-50, you know. I truly believe that there's a lot of people who, you know, see me as an arrogant asshole, which I can be sometimes, but I'm just having fun and entertaining the world. And I do think that the older generation wants people to see Mike knock me out, but at the end of the day, I also have the kids, the middle schoolers, the high schoolers, the college students rooting for me and want to see me and Mike.
What about this deal with Netflix? How did this come about? Unprecedented, never before. This is their first entry into the world of live combat sports. How did you and Nikisa get it done?
Yeah, look, it's most valuable promotions that have been changing the game since we came into the promotional business, and we just continue to level up and do things differently and see gaps in the market that no one else has identified. And we wanted to work with Netflix. They liked the idea and see the vision in what we're building, what type of events we can put on. And this is quite literally the biggest fight of the 21st century because of the fact that it's Mike Tyson versus me, but also the fact that it's in 700 million households, Netflix, for free for everyone who's a subscriber to watch.
Tremendous stuff. And of course, the media and the fans in attendance will have an opportunity to talk to these gentlemen, so have no fear. I do want to ask a question or two to the champ, Katie Taylor, the pride of Ireland. Always great to be in your presence and looking forward to your return. This is such an interesting fight because, you know, the hardcores, Katie, at first weren't quite sure what to make of it all. And then you and Amanda got put in the co-main event slot, and everyone was like, wow, how did this happen? What an incredible opportunity for you guys in women's boxing. How did it reach your doorstep? How did this all come about?
Well, I just got a phone call from my manager, Brian, a few weeks ago saying I was going to be on the same card as Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, and this is just a dream for me. I think last year my family had said to me, what do I want to do before I retire? Is there anything I want to achieve in the sport, and or anybody who I'd want to meet? And one of the things I said is I'd love to meet Mike Tyson, and here he is beside me, an icon of the sport, a legend of the sport, and this is just incredible.
She has a friend of mine, one of my pigeon friends in Ireland named Kevin McKinley, is a good friend of hers, and he was telling me to say hi to her.
Wow. Is this the first time you guys meet?
Yeah.
Wow. These are two legends in their own right, meeting for the first time on the dais of a card that you're both going to be competing in.
And he's just your legend and icon of the sport. And I grew up, I fell in love with the sport in the 90s, and that Mike Tyson was the biggest name in boxing during that time. He was ferocious. It's super exciting to watch, and he's a real historian as well. I love your knowledge of boxing. I love listening to you speaking, and I just cannot believe that I'm sitting next to Mike Tyson right now. I'm pinching myself. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You and I both. Mike, there was once a time where Katie had to dress up as a boy because being a youngster in Ireland, women's boxing wasn't allowed. That's how determined, that's how much she wanted this, and now here she is on this platform.
That's why she has the belt.
Yeah, that's right. Now, of course, this fight is at 140 pounds. How do you feel at this weight? You got the big win over Chantel Cameron, you avenged the loss, as opposed to your more traditional 135-pound weight.
Yeah, I feel really good at this weight. I think it's lots of women fighters do go up and down the weights, and so I do feel very, very strong at this weight. The last fight myself and Amanda fought, it was an epic fight. It was an iconic fight. It was in front of 20,000 people in Madison Square Garden. It felt like the whole of Puerto Rico and Ireland were there in the stadium during that night. And now we get to do it again in front of 100,000 people. This is amazing for the sport, live on Netflix. Just thank you so much to MVP for giving us this opportunity. This is absolutely iconic.
It surely is. Let's talk to your opponent now, the pride of New York and Puerto Rico, who I have to say, of all the fits up here, Amanda, I love the Patrick Ewing jersey that you are rocking. Let's go Knicks, baby. Big game tomorrow night, but massive fight for you on July 20th. First, the last time we saw you, a heartbreaking scene, I know, in Puerto Rico. Could you tell us, how are you feeling? Any issues with the eye anymore?
No, I'm 100% fine. It was the eyelid, it wasn't the eyeball, so I'm completely fine. So I'm good. And ready to go July 20th. I want to thank everybody, MVP, my trainer, Jordan Maldonado, Netflix, everybody, even Katie Taylor's team, for making this happen. You know, I'm super excited. We're going to be fighting in Jerry's World. So I'm excited, and I can't wait to July 20th. I become a 2-division undisputed champion. What more can I say?
Yes, and the press, I'm getting to you. Don't worry, I know you're not just here to hear me ask these great people questions, but I did want to ask you this question because that fight, on April 30th, 2022. You know, I think March 8, 1971 is maybe the most iconic date in the history of MSG boxing. That's Ali Frazier won. I think what you guys did on April 30th, 2022 is up there. That's one of the greatest scenes that I've ever been able to witness and experience. And I felt like over time, we were moving further and further away from the rematch because you were doing your thing at 126 and the 3-minute rounds, and now she's at 140. And so was there a point where you thought you may never get a chance to avenge that loss to Katie?
I think it was always going to happen because Katie's and my name is always going to be attached to each other no matter what. And I'm glad to be a part of this, to be alongside with Katie Taylor. You know, she's a great champion. But we're going to go out there and prove to the world that we deserve this platform, we deserve the pay that we're getting, and that women can fight. And we're going to give, I think, a better fight, the rematch, because now she knows how to lose. I don't like losing. We both don't want to lose, so we're going to go out there and give it our all. And it's truly an honor. I want to say, I never thought that I would be saying I'm fighting on a co-main event with Mike Tyson. It's truly, both these men up here truly inspire me in my sport. Jake, obviously, is my manager, and he's helped me completely change my life, my career. So I am truly honored to be on this card.
Amazing stuff. If you happen to be a new fan of the sport of boxing and you didn't see their first fight on April 30th, 2022, please do yourself a favor before July 20th and watch that first fight. One of the greatest fights, men or women, that I have ever seen. Incredible stuff. And if the rematch is even half as good, we are in for something special. All right,
yes,
let's take some questions from the media. Raise your hand if you have questions for any one of these fighters, and then they will bring you over to the microphones on the left and right of the beautiful venue here. I will wait for the queue. We have a queue forming up. This is so great. I see a lot of luminaries in attendance. Hello, Logan Paul. Welcome. Yes, I don't know if I was supposed to say hi to you. I didn't mean to blow your cover. Good luck against Cody Rhodes. I'm looking forward to that. All right, do we have... Okay, there you go. You're up first.
Ryan Bagdikian, House of Highlights. Jake, what do you say to people who say you're not good enough to box against a boxing legend? And Mike, what do you say to people who say you're too old to be fighting?
Why don't we start with Mike? Go ahead.
I think the people that said that wish they were up here. Because no one else can do it. Who else can do this? Who else can shut the sporting world down? No one else can do it. So you got the both of us, and we're going to do this. And we're friends. There's no doubt we're friends. But in that ring, we're not going to be friends. That's just what it is.
Yeah. A lot of people are doubting me. You know, I go onto the Instagram comments and I see them all saying, if Jake wins this fight, it's rigged because of how incredible he looks. Age doesn't matter. Age is just a number. He's a killer. He's a warrior. He's been doing this his whole entire life. So it's second nature to him. I've been doing this for 4 years, and I've been doing it at a super high level. But on July 20th, I'm going to show the world that I can outbox Mike Tyson and prove everyone wrong, and show that I will be the one doing the killing.
By the way, how much you weigh these days?
I'm heavy, big boy, 230s.
Damn, all right. That's more than usual.
A heavy section.
Keith? Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks, Ariel. My question, Keith Eidig from Boxing News. My question is for Mike and for Jake. There seems to be some discrepancy as to who wanted the modified rules with the bigger gloves, shorter rounds. Could both of you address that?
I wanted the shorter rounds because I wanted more action. If we only have 2 minutes, we'll fight more.
It's going to be
more action.
It's going to be a firefight, more punches, and it's going to be a sprint in there. So I think it's more entertaining for the fans.
I've been doing a lot of sprints because I saw him doing a lot of running. I've been doing a lot of sprints. Yeah.
Well, now you guys get a taste of the medicine the girls go through.
But I will say that a couple weeks after the contract was signed, we got a call from Mike's team, and they were like, hey, he wants it to be a pro fight for sure. He wants that. He wants to put it all on the line. And so I respect Mike for that. And if he wanted it to be that, then let's run it.
By the way, Mike, I wanted to ask you about something Jake tweeted earlier today. He said, last time I saw Mike was 2 months ago. He was chill. Rumor is he's not so chill now. No weed, eating raw meat. Let's see today. Is that an accurate assessment of where you're at? Are you not so chill?
I'm pretty chill right now.
Yeah, you seem pretty chill.
Pretty chill.
Yeah, all right. Let's keep going. Go ahead.
Saquon Jones with the Boxing Voice. This is a question for Amanda, but let me say that I was at the Madison Square Garden with Amanda and Katie, and that was basically WWE. I've never seen anything like that. The atmosphere, everything was great, and I do commend you ladies for putting on a great show. Amanda, you're coming up almost like 14 pounds. Can you talk about how much that weight is going to affect you going into this fight?
Listen, everyone knows I'm the featherweight champion, unified featherweight champion. I've said it many times. Anything over that, it's hard for me. Obviously, 135, I couldn't make it, but for the opportunity to fight Katie Taylor, I took the fight. Now the same thing, 140. Her team said, got to do it at 140. I really want the fight. The fight is for the fans. So greatness requires sacrifice. So once again, I'm sacrificing my body. I'm sacrificing everything to go up 3 divisions. The last time was 2 divisions. I believe I won. I hurt Katie. I think going up another division, I can do the same thing. My power is going to come with me. And, it's just this is a great opportunity for both of us. And it is what it is. I just got to eat more.
How are you going to put on that weight? Where are you going to put it, first of all? Like, how are you going to put that weight on?
Got perversion going on here.
I'm a Latina, so I get to eat a lot more rice.
And it is worth noting, 7-time or 7-division champion, current unified featherweight champion. So she knows a thing or two about moving weight classes. Are we going over here? Yep, there we go.
Oh, shit.
Hi, I'm Sean Rizwan, and my question is for all the fighters. During your respective camps, did you have a go-to pump-up song?
Yeah, you're going to hear it.
During your respective camps, did you guys have any go-to pump-up songs?
What did he say?
Do you have any go-to pump-up songs? During your camp, do you have any songs that you like to listen to pump you up?
Funeral music, okay?
What about you, Katie?
Same as Mike.
It's crazy because I've been listening to funeral music too.
Wow. Okay. Make it 4 for 4, funeral music too?
Yes, that's what it is.
They're all in sync. Tremendous. Let's go over here.
Hi, Mike. Dan Matthews, Daily Mail. I was just wondering, is this a one-off for you, or is there anyone else or anything else that would drag you back into the ring after this?
That was
Please
for you.
say that once more.
He's asking if this is a one-off for you, or are you leaving the door open for more?
Hey, this seems like it's going to be pretty fun. Maybe we'll do it again, too. Yeah.
Is there anybody in particular, anyone else in particular that would you?
Well,
you
can I take care of Jake first, please?
That is fair. All right. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
Hey.
Oh, no, it's the jinx.
Yeah.
Hey, relax. Hey, guys. Derek from Better Media here.
Boo! Boo!
Mike, I just want to let you know that I actually work for Jake Paul. I've gotten to know him pretty well. I've seen him box quite a bit, and I can confidently say that you're gonna knock his ass out, Mike! Wow. You're gonna knock his ass out! Let's go!
Well,
and I can confidently say that you're fired.
Hey, Jake, I'm the face of the company. You know you can't fire me. I am better.
Security.
Mike,
Security.
my only question is, what round are you going to knock him out in?
Hey, come to the fight. Hope you can afford a ticket.
I could afford a ticket.
Tickets on sale, by the way, on May 16th. That's this Thursday on SeatGeek.com. Go ahead.
Joe McBride. Oops. Joseph McBride, Daily Mirror. My question's for Jake. I went down to Gleason's gym recently, which is where Mike Tyson used to train, and he said that the owner, Bruce Silverglade, he said that you popped down for a session. I just wondered what your inspiration was behind that and what the reason was for you going down there.
Yeah, I've been to Gleason's a couple of times, and I think it's cool to just connect with some of the roots and beginnings of the legendary boxing, actually specifically here in New York. But I'm a student of the game, and it's just cool to be in those environments where legendary, practices and training has happened, and have always done that, popping up in different gyms all across the world.
All right, we'll go to this side.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Najee from Cigar Talk. This question is for Jake. Obviously, Mike is one of the biggest hitters that the heavyweight division has ever seen. I just want to know, when you're thinking about his power, he looks very ferocious on Instagram, especially still. Do you feel like you'll be able to take Mike Tyson's power at this stage?
I know I will be able to. I'm a natural-born heavyweight. This is what I was born to do, is to move up into this weight class, and I'm going to show Mike who has the more power, because he's underestimating me. I think everyone else is underestimating me, and I believe that I hit harder. I know it's going to be tough. I know I'm going to have to fight through adversity. I know I might even go to the canvas. I'm scared, don't get me wrong, but it's not about the fear stopping me. It's about going into it even though I am scared, and that's what true bravery is.
Mike, can he take the power, Mike?
Excuse me?
Can Jake take your power?
We're going to see, huh?
Are you impressed with him, with what he's been doing? Have you been impressed? Have you been impressed?
Oh, I'm very impressed with him, yes. I'm very impressed with Jake.
Would you say that his defense is pregnable or impregnable?
Well, I don't think of that, but I think I'm very impressed with what he accomplished, yeah.
Fair enough. All right, we'll take one more question from the media. Go ahead.
Ike Feldman with GiveMeSport.com. Amanda, the first fight, MSG. The next fight, Jerry's World. If and when you knock off Katie, would you do a trilogy, and how much bigger could it get?
I mean, we'll see. We'll see that night. If Katie wants it, I don't know. We'll see. Once I'm just concentrating on this fight, concentrating on making the 140 and going out there and giving it my all.
Well, what happened in the first fight?
Katie won a close fight.
What are you talking about?
I think Amanda's going to come out sharper
won
this
a
time.
close decision. It was a split decision.
Very
so.
close.
Okay. I didn't see the fight.
Oh, you should see it, Mike. Incredible stuff. Katie, would you be open to that? Obviously, you don't want to think of...
Well, let's ask the audience who they think won that first fight.
In your mind, do you think that we're headed to a trilogy, or are you trying to put this rivalry to bed?
Well, I go into every fight planning on winning the fight, so the trilogy is not on my mind right now. I beat her the first time, and I plan on beating her the second time.
I never had this much fun at a press conference.
This is a good time, right, Mike? Welcome back.
Thanks.
Stick around.
Final.
We're going to take some questions from the fans, so I can't vouch for these. I don't know how crazy they're going to be. And we've got a young boy right over here, so you're up first, my man.
Yo, I'm Kale Martin, and I'm a big fan of both of y'all. You guys are both fucking legends, and I just want to, like,
Where's your mother at?
My mother? Yo, Mike, how would you, like, compare Jake to boxers in the 90s? And Jake, how do you foresee young boxers like me coming up? You feel me? Jake.
Well, Jake is his own person. He's not like anybody else but him. He started this YouTuber stuff out, and he made it successful. And we're gonna see how far it's gonna take him.
Who would train me better, Jake or you, Mike?
Me, definitely me.
Yo, Jake, what do you think of that?
I think older fighters have more heart and balls and weren't afraid, but I think the newer fighters have more skill and technique and are sharper. So that's why I'd be a better coach.
Yeah, tight shit. So you think he has bigger balls? Who do you think's got a higher body count? What's your body count, Jake?
Wow.
What's your body count? Who got a higher body count?
Where is this kid's mother?
Yeah.
Jake, you think yours is higher? Type shit, we outside, go, boom, bitch.
Well done, little man.
I love you guys, motherfucker.
Okay, all right.
I love you guys.
Well done. Holy smokes.
Wow, oh, man.
Yes. Speaking of the fans, by the way, I do want to give a shout out to Brandon. There was a young man named Brandon, guys, who has been lining up since 6 a.m. to be the first person to enter. So wherever you are, Brandon, who I saw earlier today, well done to you. 6 a.m. this young man was standing at the front of the door to get in here first. All right, let's go back to the fans.
Hi, my name is Tess. I'm from Manhattan, and my question is for Katie. What advice do you have for women that want to learn how to box?
Just go for it. I think the hardest step sometimes is just the first step into a boxing gym. It can be intimidating to step inside the boxing gym. It takes a lot of courage. So the first step is always the hardest. So just go for it, and don't let anybody outwork you in the gym. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Amazing. I don't know about you guys, but isn't it surreal to look at the N on the mic flag there? Like, this is Netflix. You guys realize Netflix is going to be airing this live. No pay-per-view required. I know it sounds like I'm shilling here, but it's kind of insane. I mean, it's really a once-in-a-lifetime thing. All right, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Maddie. I just wanted to ask you, Amanda, what was your mindset? What's your mindset going into the second fight around with Katie Taylor?
To win, to go out there and give it all. I got training. It's a little different. I'm training smarter, not harder. And I'm going out there being vintage Amanda Serrano, going there to fight every second, every minute of every single round if it has to go 10 rounds.
Great job. A couple more fan questions. So far, so good.
Hey, my name is Chris Payne, from the Bronx, New York. I'm 26. Jake, nice to meet you. But my question here is from Mike. And also, before I even get into it, huge fan of WWE as well. I see Logan Paul here to the left. You're doing really good at what you're doing. Keep doing it. But Mike,
yes,
you've had a very long career. You have faced some of the greats. You have knocked down many of the greats. What's the importance here with your career and your longevity? How important is this fight with Jake Paul to you?
Well, very important. Just the fact that he's taking the opportunity to fight me is mind-blowing. You know, when you really think of it, from a boxing perspective, it's like God status. There's never been anything like it before.
Yeah, well, you know, good luck to you, gentlemen. Jake, hope you could take a hit or two, man. You know, you're going against one of the toughest hitters, but maybe a question for Jake. Do you really believe?
Give him hope, man. Come on.
I don't want. You can't give a YouTuber hope at this point. It's 2024. So, Jake, do you think you could take a hit from Mike Tyson?
Yeah, look, they call him Iron Mike Tyson, but I'm Titanium Jake Paul.
Oh, all right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Put that on a shirt. We got another one over here.
All right, good afternoon. Hello, Jake. I'm Xavier. I'm from Queens. I'm 16, right? I grew up watching you and Logan. Thank you guys for, you know, making my childhood, right? Right? Like you mentioned earlier, Jake, you know, you got the high schoolers rooting for you. You know, I'm rooting for you. Mike, please don't kill me. Thank you guys. But my question to you, Jake, is for the youth that wants to pursue boxing and wants to pursue fighting, but can't afford it, what do you think would be the best steps to take?
Yeah, look, we're working on getting more boxing bully gyms across the world. We have, you know, a partnership with a gym in Brooklyn. I don't know if you can make it out there, but at all of our boxing bully gyms, people can go for free. But man, just do what you can. You can shadow box at home, work on your footwork, push-ups, pull-ups, continue to improve your athleticism. And if you're 16, you know, hustle. Sometimes to start off, you're going to be having to do 2 things, 3 things, working a job and hustling at night. So that would be my advice, and to just not stop, don't give up, and your opportunity will come.
Wait, it's not going. So, hello, yeah, it's not going. 1 second. All right, yeah. Like you said, I am doing a couple of things at once. You know, I'm going to school, making music, trying to, you know, go into the military at the same time. So boxing is kind of like, I'm trying to, you know, juggle it, you know. I actually, you guys, Logan and Jake, you guys both know Milton, right? I was training under him at one point. But, you know, eventually the money gets to you. So it's like,
I can't believe we're at a press conference.
Well, I'll have my team get your contact after, really? And I'm gonna send you a bunch of gear and stuff.
Really? Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
It's more of like a people's conference, you know, press and...
Forgive me, I'm an old dude, this is new.
This is wild, right? Netflix. Netflix wasn't even a thing when you were fighting.
Oh, it is now, I guess.
In a big way, yes.
Very big, very big.
Yes,
very big.
270 million subscribers worldwide.
Yes, and we have them all.
Yes, most watched combat sports event of all time.
I agree.
It's going to happen. July 20th, AT&T Stadium. I do think we have room for one more fan question. Do we have room? No, Mike is waving me off. All right. Sorry, guys, we don't have time. I see you up there, and look at this great, I mean, I'm sorry. Don't boo me. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out. All right. Now let us say hello to the man behind all of this, the co-founder of Most Valuable Promotions, Mr. Nikisa Badarian. He's going to square off the fighters, and a reminder that tickets for this incredible event go on sale in just a few days' time. That is May 16th. There's one more press conference. They're off to Texas to do this, where the fight will be taking place, AT&T Stadium. That's this Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 7:30 Central. You can watch it on Netflix's YouTube or X channels, also the Most Valuable Promotions YouTube and social media channels. And one more thing, SeatGeek.com is where you can get the tickets. All right, Nikisa, let's bring them out to square off these incredible fighters. Make some noise for everyone. First up will be Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano.
Face up first, guys. Face each other first.
This is the rematch. Last time it was at 135, this time 140 pounds for Katie Taylor's
Gotta be in, buddy.
undisputed super lightweight titles. You see them right over there. She won those belts back in November in an incredible fight against Chantel Cameron. This will be Amanda Serrano's 50th pro fight on the biggest stage of all time. And now we say hello to the main eventers, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Big boy, big boy. Let's face up here, guys. Let's face up here. Good luck, guys. Thank you. Hey, let's bring the ladies up.
We'll bring up all four fighters now for one last photo op. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, Amanda Serrano, and Katie Taylor for one last photo op. The four fighters that will be co-headlining this event on July 20th at AT&T Stadium. More fights to be announced in the coming days, live and exclusively on Netflix. No pay-per-view required. The most watched combat sports event of all time. Once again, July 20th, AT&T Stadium, Harlem, New York. Thank you so much. We'll see you on Thursday.